Now, the last trailer that we are going to be talking about is the Dune 2 7-minute kind of featurette. And what it is essentially Timothy Chalamet, his character, riding a worm. That's it. He's riding a worm. Which, again, um, putting it like that, a lot of jokes you could make, but it looks great. The way that it's been done looks great. The detail and the scale that this trailer creates, and the first film made. I mean, Dune for me was something I hadn't ever known anything about. I'd never seen the old school one. My friend's dad loved watching it, but he'd fall asleep halfway through, and I never quite got it. It was a bit weird. People love it. It's a classic for some, and but I think at the time difficult to kind of create with the tools they had, but still, um, didn't I'd never seen that one, so I can't really comment on it. But Dune, that came out just a few years ago, I decided to read the book just before the movie came out, and loved the book. I was excited to see how it would translate, and I feel like the translation was amazing. Often, Dune apparently for years has just been a really challenging book to adapt to film. Um, and you can understand why. It's a grand scale, it's intergalactic, it's these people are very unique, it's a whole new world. Um, and it can be a challenge, but Denis Villeneuve, who's come in, who's just one of my favorite directors and one of the world's best directors at the moment, with some great films that he's done in Sicario and Prisoners, the Blade Runner 2049 film. He's just done some amazing films. But Dune just was such a beautiful vision of this world. And he is such a lover of the material. When you hear him talk about it, he clearly is just so invested in these stories and wants to honor them and bring them out in the way that they should be. So, having that as a backdrop, he's now got the first film to leverage off of and create something amazing, because now people know what this world is about. Now we can start focusing on a few more things. And one of them being Paul Atreides riding a giant worm. Um, it just really feels grand and epic. And the way that the Fremen, who are these people, the natives of Dune, are watching, and the way that they view this, it's done so well. It just kind of just gets you excited. And this is definitely on my top. I think this is probably my most anticipated movie of the year. So I'm excited for it. I don't know what you guys think about it. It's I can get if it's not everyone's thing, but I really feel like it's going to be. I have high expectations for it because I don't think Denis Villeneuve's let me down yet. So, what did you guys think about this? Are you excited about Dune 2? Do you think it's going to live up to the first one? If it's going to exceed the first one, and is it going to is it going to do justice for the Dune book? Let me know what you think.